Good morning, everyone. My name is Sam Mercer, and today I'm joined by my co-presenters, Janet Andrews and Yevgenia, both of which are freshmen in the College of Liberal Arts, and I'm a sophomore chemical engineering major in SEPS. The focus of our presentation is using Internet of Things technology, or also called IoT, to build a sustainable future. IoT is a truly uncracked industry with profound industrial and economic incentive that is supported laterally with impacts inside the environmental and social sectors. IoT, as you'll hear, has a very profound impact on building such devices.
So what is the Internet of Things? IoT devices are mainly autonomous and are capable of functioning independent of user input. So this means we could put a sensor or a transmitter in college woods and we could get information sent to us without physically having to go back and forth to get the information. So examples of this are sensors, remote home security systems, and wireless equipment. And the advantages of IoT is that they can be local or cloud-based protocols, which means they can be long range or short range. And there's on-site data synthesis and processing. And also it has remarkable efficiency compared to traditional sensor systems because we don't have to go back and forth to collect data. And so IoT emerged in 2008, so it's relatively new, and it's affordable, efficient, and flexible for innovators to privately develop. And the advantages of IoT have led to its utilization in many industrial sectors, including energy, manufacturing, agriculture, healthcare, and infrastructural development.
So after coverage of what IoT is, it's very important to consider the actual technological innovation that's combined with before we can get to discussing the environmental and social impact. And there's a very versatile and wide-ranging different ways of which IoT can be built. As you can see on the right side is actually what we've built here with my team at Eisen, in which the very first diagram is our very first prototype IoT sensor for water quality measurements. And the second one is one we're currently working with for Dr. Alex Cantosta, the Earth, Ocean, and Space Center, for snow depth measurements, which as you can see is a very, very complex and electrically built system that we're presenting at the ISC later next week. But in combined for any types of IoT development here at UNH or in industry, IoT is very important because there's growing amounts of regulations to protect IoT, in which since IoT has really been growing since 2008, there's lots of regulations in terms of data security, and ensuring that the proper protections are in place to secure your data for environmental measurements is a very important factor in terms of actual development. But the main goal in terms of development is that early investment in IoT will lead to high return for investors over time, which provides profound economic incentive because IoT is able to improve over the current technology that's been utilized since the 70s and 80s in ways that's really highlight the efficiency and the speed of collecting data. And this has led to the development of IoT-based consultancy firms, for which IoT is built off of application-specific design dependency, in which, because IoT is very versatile, it can be built for a variety of applications that aren't limited to one specific industry. It's up to the innovator and the developer to build these different types of IoT devices just as we have. So IoT requires coding and customization, obviously, on a project-to-project basis. But with the variety of parameters in mind, such as energy efficiency, improved data processing over current traditional technology, and also provides real-time operational solutions for cloud-based and localized systems.
IoT has already made a significant impact in sustainability, and it's affected industries and matters such as precision agriculture, irrigation, aquatic and atmospheric pollution, and patient monitoring systems in healthcare, and integrated wireless sensing for traffic control. As you can see on the pie chart to the right there, it's already impacted carbon emissions and reduced it significantly. The number of industries being impacted by IoT and its advancements will continue to grow as it is further implemented in our society, with an already expected rise in market share of 600% by 2027. And essentially, there's a lot of potential for adaptable IoT solutions to make an impact on energy and other industries and reshape our interactions with the world completely, creating a more accessible and sustainable future for all.
And here are our references for what we're doing. We also like to thank Dr. Alex Contasa for supporting us and bringing our individual passions from before we actually formulate into a research project to fruition through this work as sophomores and freshmen. Thank you.